Tia Asla here from freebelledanceclasses.com. I am here to answer actually a question today. Somebody asked me, when you do your hip kicks, do you have to lift your foot off the floor or not? Okay, and I guess what they mean is this. So like, you know, when you do your hip kicks to the side like this. So some people do this. So like they're lifting their feet every time they take a step. And some people are actually keeping their feet down. Of course, the knees are always bent. And then they're going like this. Okay, so what are you supposed to do? Okay, first of all, I don't really like the questions of like when people say, what are you supposed to do? Okay, you only ask that question when something feels like not natural, or it just feels like you're working too hard for it. Because when it comes to dance, everything's supposed to feel natural, okay? It's supposed to feel easy and comfortable. So when you start to feel uncomfortable and easy and natural, then you say, am I doing this right? Am I supposed to actually lift, drop, whatever? Then you ask those questions. But if the movement is the same, then why the question? If the movement feels right, then do it the way it feels right to you, okay? And not really that applies to hip kicks. However, I'm going to specify one thing though. When it comes to hip kicks and you are doing, you know, simple, just really simple side kicks, or some people call it bumps or whatever you can call them. If the motion really comes from the knees, so technically you really don't need to step, right? So if the movement only comes from bending and straightening the knee, like this, then technically you could really do it with your feet down. Some people like to step in, do it. However, I say this, when I step in, I feel like my hip kick is a lot stronger. So if you want a stronger hip kick, go for it. Lift and switch the weight completely from one side to side by lifting one foot, okay? Another thing, if you are traveling with the hip kicks, you have to lift your foot. So lifting the foot is required if you want to travel with this move. So like if I'm just standing still like here, I could really do it flat-footed, okay? Or I could lift if I want to exaggerate the kick. But if I want to travel, I must lift. And it doesn't matter whether you're traveling front back, side to side, around in a circle, or just kind of move it around any space that you have to dance. So you must obviously lift your feet to walk around and to travel with the move, but if you're just doing it standing, you don't have to. You do get a sharper move when you keep your feet flat, but not necessarily bigger move. If you want a bigger move, you kind of want to lift your feet. So it all depends on what you're trying to do, okay? But if you're a beginner, stick with what feels comfortable to you, because that is going to help you progress, and then sooner or later you're going to realize that, you know, keeping your feet flatter on the floor will make you do sharper moves, and then you're soon going to realize, obviously, that when you want to travel, you're going to have to lift your feet. So it all depends on what you're trying to do, and depends on your comfort zone, but certain things are for certain specific things that you're trying to do. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you're trying to travel, make sure that you lift your feet. If you want bigger moves, lift your feet, especially when you don't have wider hips. But if you want sharper moves and you want to just to be comfortable and do like small little moves standing without exaggerating the move, and faster moves too, because you know when you keep your feet flat, you can really do hip kicks from one side to side really fast. So if you want it fast, you want them sharp, small, and comfortable without too much big movement, doing with your feet flat. So that's my answer to your questions. Hopefully that helps. I'll see you guys next time. freebelledanceclasses.com is the website, and make sure you subscribe to this channel. Bye.